Good morning, friends. It's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and I'm at the Superstore parking lot. I just dropped the babies off because they're going for visits, and my phone is stinking ringing. Just hold on a second. Yeah, that was my husband. Sorry, you're right up in my face, but it's kind of windy out, so I want to be in the van so you guys can hear me. No, anyways, I dropped the babies off because they're going for respite this weekend because it's St. Patrick's Day weekend, and we're going to a shindig tomorrow. And I haven't had respite in, a while. So, yeah, my husband's still not 100%. Messiah came knocking on my door last night saying her belly hurt, but she didn't throw up or anything. I'm feeling better. I'm sorry I'm sorry. I mean, I know you guys understand. I had to take yesterday off just because I really had to rest and recoup. But I feel refreshed now. I had a shower last night and I'm feeling refreshed. So it's good. Anyways, I'm stopping to Superstore because my husband feels like trying to eat something heavier. He hasn't really eaten anything the past couple of days, so he felt like pizza. I know he told me that the other day, but he didn't have any of that Pizza Delight pizza if you watch my videos. So I'm just going to get one of those thin crust Delicio or whatever kind is on sale in there and whip that up for him. I'll probably get a couple because as soon as the kids see that, they'll want some too, so we'll see. Anyways, I'm just going to tag along, have you guys tag along with me today. I don't know what kind of video it's going to be, but it's going to be a video, so I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, I've been home for a little while. I had to have a little lay down because I was up real early and I'm still just not pushing myself, but I forgot you guys out in the van, so it might be a little foggy. If it is, I'm sorry. Let me just try that. Is that any better? I don't know. Anyways, I put the groceries away just because I wanted to get them away, but I'm just setting up to do some canning. I'm canning up. Let me turn you around here. Frozen corn was on sale, and yes, you can can frozen corn. I have a video on this, and I have a video on this. So I'm waiting for it to defrost a little bit because it's frozen. I'll probably can it later this afternoon. And yeah, it was on sale. And we're out of canned corn. And it's cheaper to buy it that way. It was on sale. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And that'll clear off all these jars. But I need to still bring some jars up from the basement. But I use my pressure canner, so I'll just run them through the dishwasher. I don't have to sanitize them because it'll sanitize them in the pressure canner. But I got the wash going, the laundry wash going. I brought out 3 laundry baskets. They're just sitting in the dining room because I'm going to vacuum the playroom and the TV room before I bring those out because, yeah, I just need to vacuum before I bring piles of laundry out there. And, yeah, Maze is over there having a popsicle. Say hi, Maze. Hi. He's going to have a purple tongue. Flying purple people eater. Anyways, I'll get set up and, yeah, we'll have a little chit chat or something like that. We'll see. Oh, when I got home, I baked my husband that pizza. I cooked the other one too, baked the other one, the pepperoni one. It was early. It was like 9:30. But it's all ready just to be reheated in the microwave for lunch if the kids are hungry. But my husband tried to make a can of soup last night in the middle of the night, and I guess the oven shut off. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, we have to get a new stove. But it was just the breaker downstairs, so that got working. He texted me while I was in town, so. Whew. Anyways, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm just loading up these jars. The corn, is still partially frozen. I'm just thinking that if I load them up, they'll defrost a little quicker. And so this isn't really a tutorial. I just thought I'd chit-chat with you a little bit while I fill them up. And I know when I first filmed this video, I learned how to do this from Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead. I really love her channel. I've followed her for a couple of years now. She's a Canadian, and she does all sorts of canning and cooking and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, people ask me, why are you bothering to can frozen corn? And to be honest, it's when I see sales, I take advantage. And I don't really have the freezer space because I have a lot of freezer meals in my freezer. I have a lot of meat in my freezer, and I do have some frozen veg in my freezer too. But if I can can it, I'm gonna can it. And this way, it's already cooked. You just pop it open and it's just like the canned corn that you buy at the store. It really is. So that's why I do it. And I have the jars to spare. And yesterday I had stopped a Superstore. I had to go in to pick up little man. The rest of the day I really just took off. Honestly, between me and my husband, I was in better shape. But I think that's just a mom thing, you know what I mean? But I stopped a Superstore, and one of the cashiers, Lisa, if you ever watch my videos, thank you, Lisa, she told me down in the discount bins, and usually I look down there, there was a whole bunch of snap lids for 50% off. So, I don't know, she grabbed an armload for me and brought them up to the cash register, and yeah, I don't know, I'll have to count how many boxes I got. But usually I buy those at the Dollarama here in Digby for $2 a box. That's the cheapest place in town to get them. Because at the Superstore, I think they were 50% off. They were regular $3 something for a 12 pack. So yeah, I still had to pay $1.70 or something, but hey, that was still a deal. And it's stuff that I'm going to use for sure. And yeah, we're completely out of frozen corn. And I do in the summertime buy corn on the cob to like take off the cob to can. It's a ton of work though. It really is a ton of work. And I'm not saying I'm not going to do it again, but when great big bags of frozen corn are on sale for, I bought 4 bags. I think it was $4.79. So it's cheaper than buying canned corn at the store. And I can add salt to this or not, but you know, it's your personal preference. But yeah, I'll make sure I put these links to both the canned corn and the canned peas in the description box. And some of you might think, why are you canning and you're still not feeling the greatest? Well, I'm feeling good enough to do this. This helps me relax. I know it might sound silly. Baking helps me relax when I'm in the mood. Canning helps me relax when I want to. The hardest part about this for me, and I still haven't done it, I need to wash my pressure canners. They're sitting over there on the floor. This part right here is like a meditation to me. The washing of the pressure canners, no, not so much, but I gotta do it. But once I do it, well, it'll be done, you know. So anyways, I'll finish this up. And I'm not going to add the hot water or anything to this now. I'm going to let this sit a couple of hours. I think I'm just going to put a clean tea towel over top of these and let them sit for a couple of hours so they're not, you don't want to put a frozen vegetable in a pressure canner because you want your product and the water all to kind of be around the same temperature. To add hot water to cold vegetables in a room temperature jar, you're just asking for it to smash, and we don't want that because that'll be another mess I'll have to clean up. And well, yeah, who wants to clean up a mess, right? So I'll be back in a little bit. Yeah, look at that. I got 22 boxes and they were regular $3.39, 50% off. So yeah, I didn't save a fortune, but I saved some money, and they're gonna be going to good use for sure. Alright guys, my kitchen's a loud kitchen, but we had lunch, or the kids had lunch. They had that pizza, and one of my pressure canners is going. The other one didn't come up to pressure. Like the little red poker, I just thought I'd show you guys. Didn't pop up, so it just kept venting and didn't pop up. So, what I had to do, that's only happens every once in a while, but it does happen. I shut the burner off and let it cool down a little bit. take the lid off and take the gasket out, wash the gasket again, put it back in, and then put it back on. But I certainly wouldn't open that when it's hot like that if the pressure was up. It's just, I knew it was safe because the red poker wasn't up, but it just happens. You know, the gasket might not have been sealed properly or whatever. There might have been a little gunk on it. I just washed it again, made sure the lid was clean, and that was it. And, oh, you can see there, while I was in town today, I got these Rice Krispies. Oh, that's the French. I thought they were St. Patrick's Day, but they're spring edition, but they still look like St. Patrick's Day. And there's a little butterfly. But yeah, so the kids had that for breakfast, just as a special treat. Oh, you see that? Not even like 5 minutes and the poker came up, so yeah, it just wasn't on properly, that's all. So I'm just going to let this vent for 10 minutes and put the weight on like that other one, and then I'll set the timer for this one. For corn, you do it for 55 minutes. Yes, it is.
Bathroom. Did you get a telephone?
Yeah, I'll try to find another one. Just a minute.
I'll help you. No.
Next one I find, I'll give it to him, Misha. You sit down and do that blue one now, Misha.
You mean purple one? Yeah, that's a lovely. Maze, can you do that for me? Maze is gonna help me.
Oh, here's another little baby one, Maze.
Maze, look, she found another baby one. She found another baby one, bud. Thank you, bud. I wish I had the pink one because I like it. Here comes the bathroom. This bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, I'm going to ride along the southwest corner of your fences.
No, what the hell? How?
I'm going to have ham down.
No, buddy. Can you fasten your nose? Okay. Always so good. Please. You have to keep it like that.
Texas
And then do that. Hold it around like that.
You're a good teacher, Mish.
Yeah. Maze did it!
Good.
He knows what to do when he's flashing over. Can you put it like you would? Put it right there. Ow!
Worst possible scenario.
Go ask Dad. Alright guys, well I'm just waiting for that second canner to be...
Can I have some?
Have some what?
Some taco.
When I'm done, hon, I'm not even done cooking. I'm just starting now. Waiting for the pressure to come out of this canner. And what time is it? Oh, the time's not set on there because I don't know. It's close to 4 o'clock. I'm going to start frying up this hamburger. I'm making tacos for supper. And then after supper, I'm going to can up the peas. Now, I'm waiting for these to cool down because they're super hot. They're all washed and stuff. There's some on the table that are going to be for my peas. And I have to unload the rest of the corn there. So, yeah, I'm going to have a tabletop full of canned veggies, which is always nice to look at in the morning. Oh, they're just a pinging and popping. I'm frying that hamburger over there. I want to see if I can catch one of these pops or pings on camera, but probably as soon as I shut it off, it'll start doing it again. But can you see that it's still piping hot, bubbling and boiling away? The first batch that I took out are all sealed, so there's still a few here to seal up. Come on. No, I guess not. Dang it. Alright, this is kind of a messy lineup, but I don't got any room on my table. So, sour cream. I bought a bag of this classic romaine salad thing for $1 instead of paying like $2.99 for a head of lettuce. The taco sauce, the shredded cheese, the shells, and the meat. Throw it all together, and there we have it. I put lettuce, sour cream on the bottom, the meat, the cheese, and then the taco sauce. Well, Uncle Matt just stopped and he picked up a sauerkraut that I canned up, I don't know, a month ago. Maybe not a month. Just a minute, babe. The peas are in the canner now, and then when that's done, this canning kitchen is done for today. Alright guys, it's around, there's the buzzer, I just shut it off. Here it is. Let me just check the time here. 7:44. So those are probably have to cool down at least a half hour before that little red poker pokes down. And when that poker's down, I know it's safe to take out. And I'll show you what the grand finale looks like. I'm just wrapping up the taco meat that's left over because my son hasn't eaten yet. And I need to wrap it up and put it in the fridge before little fingers get into it. Even though they've eaten and eaten and eaten and eaten it. You moms or dads or aunts or uncles or guardians or whatever, it's amazing how much food kids can eat sometimes. But then you get this other kid that won't hardly eat nothing, but it seems like I have a house full of empty stomachs or hollow legs or something like that because I just can't seem to fill them up. So we have lots of bananas, lots of apples. They just need to leave that stinking taco meat alone because that's my son's supper. Anyways, I'll show you what it all looks like when it's all done. Well, that first canner was all done, but one of my jars broke. Just the bottom snapped off for some reason. Sometimes that happens. There could have been a hairline scrape in it or whatever, but now I got this mess to clean up. But it does happen occasionally. Just showing you a canning fail, but hopefully no other ones did. I'll let you know. Alright, there we have it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29. So yeah, I lost one jar of peas. I had a little bit more peas, even though I had the same amount in the bags apparently, but yeah, that's not too shabby. That'll last us for a couple of months. And yeah, I just took those ones out of the canner. It's, what time is it? Oh, I still haven't set the stinking time on the stove. It's probably close to 9 o'clock. I've just taken my time. But now I'm going to kick back and relax. I'll wipe the counter off. I'm going to sweep the floor in a minute. I just wanted to wait till I took all those jars out and stuff. But thanks for joining me today. Things are getting back on track. And we'll be around tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. That shindig we were going to go to has been canceled because they're not feeling good. So I'm telling you, this flu bug or this cold that's been going around is just hitting us like crazy. But, you know, there'll be more family functions in the future, so it's all good. If I had been thinking, I would have got some canned beef this morning so I could make corned beef hash. I still might get some tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, check out those links below if you do want to see how I actually do can these veggies. My family loves them, and they turn out perfect every time. Just an occasional fumble like that stinking jar, but oh well. No harm, no foul. Just a few extra minutes to clean up that mess. So, alright guys, well, peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's all good. And stop back tomorrow. We'll be up to something. We'll be up to some sort of shenanigans. Alright guys, shamrocks and shenanigans. Alright, have a good evening. Bye. Boink.